welcome back to another TD55 Takeover. Bear the pain for the game. I am TougherDuck55. I hope you can actually hear me. And we are back with some Batman, the Telltale. Episode 2 this time. We did episode 1 last time, or episode 2 this time. I'm joined by my lovely co-host, the beautiful Paige, and the adorable little baby Yoda, who you can't see, but he's here. He's right to me. Alright, you know, we'll just hold him like this. How about that? There we go. Alright. Make sure I'm live. Y'all gonna hear me talking just like... Alright. Alright. I'm good. Alright, we're on. So. Gamer Gibbs is feeling a little under the weather today. She streamed 3 times yesterday. I know what you're saying, but she only streamed twice on her. Yes, but we did a 2K20 stream, WB 2K20, on my channel. So between that and the Uncharted stream, and then the Saints Row the 3rd stream, she's a little burnt out for the day. So I'm here, taking her place, grinding out them hours. So yeah, without further ado, let's get her started. I'm excited. See what happens. Luckily, this episode hopefully won't be quite as long because my nose cannot handle this mask too long. It crushes it. And I just washed, so I'm gonna be sweaty. So I'm gonna be stinking. So I just wasted a wash. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna shut up.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us.
Hello, Deputy. It's all right.
Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone?
Still don't trust that bitch.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Oh, yes. That's cooking good looking.
I bet.
That's not why she just wears goggles and not a mask.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
My ears are still crooked. I look creepier with this like light. So yeah, that's where we left off at. I'm interested to see where we're going next. By the way, like put a Dorito chip in the chat, which gives a recovery. Alright, I'm gonna put Baby Yoda down now. He's gonna be right here. Oh yeah, the only thing I'm good at multitasking at is listening and forgetting.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
There comes Alfred.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting.
Ow, my nose.
For both of us. but you should see this.
Mob money.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld, also public and messy. It doesn't help anything to bottle your feelings up.
That's what I do best. I ball my feelings up.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
I mean, he got a point.
Thomas was a good man in many ways, but he was not immune to temptation.
I look more like a black daredevil than I do Batman.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
Rain makes everything dramatic.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
Aww.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Don't be so hard on old Alfred. He goes through a lot.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
I mean, it's a pretty tough compromise to be in. Like,
this is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
No one's untouchable.
Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
You think it might be a hit?
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Alright, let's see. But, yeah, like I was trying to say before, like, it's hard for Alfred to really, tell him, because, I mean, yeah, the truth is better than a lie, but at the same time, like, what you gonna do? You gonna tell this kid that, oh, your dead parents was, like, mobsters? Like, I mean...
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Well, I'd kill him, but you also want to ask why.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
Can y'all hear this?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Oh. Well, at least he died. So, I mean, that's good about that part. I don't really know what he's doing. Oh, he's just like recalling the night, I guess.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I'm gonna just check, make sure y'all can hear this. Alright, I'm just making sure we could, like, hear them. Alright. We just look in this direction now, I guess.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Your mamas are the best friend you'll ever have, folks.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. But do I really want to know?
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
The hit.
Thomas!
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Falcone, huh? Wonder why he didn't shoot Bruce.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, it's, yeah, I mean, he's a mob boss. Mob bosses do those kind of things. That's the mentality. You know, if you can't get to the person you hate, you get to them through the people that they love. Seen that myself. Hey, look who it is.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Well, I mean,
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
I know, your debate comes first.
we finally put Falcone in his cage.
I got business.
Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh. Well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
I was gonna tell
Sorry,
you.
Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Ah, see? So your string didn't pull anything.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Appreciate it, even though you did shoot at me when I was Batman.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Alright. Get your speech ready, Bruce. I don't think he's gonna tell us a whole lot. I mean, he might surprise me, but I'd be surprised. Which is why I said that. There's like 8 days. 8 days. All that from just hanging you upside. Oh, I did hit you in the hand with a thing, didn't I? Yeah, my bad. What a battering. Still, all that for.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
He opened
Until
up easy.
You sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we were... God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if he gets him to talking. Well, I don't want to hurt him, because that's just going to make me look worse than I already do, so...
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you.
You're not welcome. Spilled beans.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
The mama.
I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
Maybe he'll tell me
She
something.
had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
What the shit?
They're waiting for you in hell!
Hey! I wasn't done with him yet. Give me that.
The bastard had to die.
What's that on her mouth? You shooting steroid lady?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor!
Hey, I was
Secure
about to
this
say, you
floor!
get that trigger
No one
happy
gets
little
in or
crap.
out! Go! Go!
I don't know what it is, but someone something inconvenient happens. Stand down! Like, bitch, would you calm your tatas? You got mace. You don't have to immediately go to your gun.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. Maybe
This
she
whole
snapped.
damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her,
I'll
Jim.
argue with you there.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
Kinda
Listen,
can.
we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney,
Barney.
Falcone's lawyers are here.
Mind your business.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Maybe we can get some answers.
Tell me if she says anything.
Got it.
I have to know why she did this.
I'll keep Barney 5 away from the door. He's getting on my nerves with his trigger happy fingers.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Oh, this is neat. Alright, well, yeah, let's look at her mouth. She has something on her mouth.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
There's a hole in her neck.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
So she was injected
Alfred, I
with
think I
something?
found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
She woke up
Where
prepared to
am
meet
I?
him.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
Yeah,
I
give me something
talk
to believe.
big about hurting thugs like Falcone. But I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oswald.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Whoever it was had to be able to get in.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind
Wait
us.
a sec.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
No comment.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
My lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you that?
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
Guess who else shows up in my house?
Now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
No.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I was just about to say, whoever got in, either very sneaky, looks harmless, or knows somebody. That bitch right there looks harmless, and she's always right where trouble starts. I'm telling y'all, she's up to something. I don't know what. Maybe her and Oswald's in on it or something. I mean, you could say it's a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidences. I ain't giving her nothing else. Say what you want. I'd like to figure out more about her.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
Ooh, I'm sweating.
The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him. No one will miss him, you can be sure of that. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Well, I don't get to poke on the stuff.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
An army.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
How hard Catwoman scratch him? He still got a mark on his face. Or how deep, I guess I should say. Alright. What am I looking at? Okay, let's just start in the middle. Where am I? Find her, find her now, send a strong message. Find who? Now. Ah, there it goes. Bring me her head. Are they talking about Montoya? Or what are they talking about? I wish they were talking about Vicky Vale. Oh, bitch ass. Would you get over there? And you don't go making or ow. Alright, I didn't get to read that. I ain't fast enough. Skyline Club. Is that where we're going? Cobblepot.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
I always had an alter ego. Whenever I tried to talk to somebody and they blew me off, I just put on that suit and bam, scared the shit out of you. Tell me what. I don't know. I don't know if, I mean, I think Oswald's in on it, but I don't think he's the main guy. Because a lot of times things aren't what they seem at first glance. So I'm not going to just automatically just write everybody else off.
Come on. I know there's got to be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Okay, that's Falcone's men to Oswald's gap. Sleepy. Or that works too.
You lot, come check out this office.
Howdy, Coldy.
Where is it?
I don't know. Please, Mr. Cobblepot.
Names. Hey, you can help me, or
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order. Now, Have a little respect for the bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe. The whole violent, brooding thing must be exhausting. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Don't you touch my woman. Alright, Gumbo. This guy just eats the shot. Eat this. Alright, he did eat that. Oh, shit. Nope. He's gone. Wasting time.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
Alright, Cobblepot. Games you want to play? Let's play. Fortunately, no matter how much history you have with people, it doesn't stop them from turning on you. You gotta learn to accept it. How did I get her number? I mean, I ain't, you know, questioning it and not complaining. You know, I'm glad I got it, but like, how did I get it? A bar, of course. I'm gonna run to a big bad English biker guy, ain't I? Yeah, I got a lot of admirers here, I suppose.
Is that Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up here?
Where's the baby at? Oh, yeah.
Did you hear? The cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
Oh, I get you. Gonna talk shit about me, try to rile me up. Guess what? I ain't worried about you.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Uh-huh.
Usually you got a girl on either arm. If you're looking to pick up, I know,
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Hey, dude.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology.
Not exactly.
You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
I'm sorry things went down the way they did, but I have information. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I quit worrying about that.
You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
You really want to get to arguing about questionable morals?
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's M.O.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Yeah, like, what do you got in mind? You got something in mind? I'm thinking you got in mind. I'm all for it. I'm gonna have to give Harvey some money for his campaign before I do it.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Bruce says hola.
Beat it. We're here for her.
By the way, that hairstyle so last year.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Oh! Oh, goody. Ha. You want some there? Paul? Y'all love weapons. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Just do this. I wanted to hit with a pool ball, but I couldn't get it over there.
Not done yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I like a woman that can handle herself. Yeah.
Come on.
Well, that was easy.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Well. Now you gave me 2 sticks. I want to stick that in to begin with.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
You think I'm pretty? Batman, you got billions of dollars and you chump change.
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Shit, you ruined my moment there, Barney.
You see anything?
Read a donut.
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Oh, yeah. Jaywalking ticket.
Yeah, we're alone.
Sorry, guys. I'm just a man here.
Let's get out of here.
Shit. I must not be that pretty.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I know. I don't trust anybody.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Not as much trust as is like probably hormones. Batman thinking more with his crotch than his head right now.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed.
Yeah.
Hill's working with Penguin.
Push the button. I was trying to push the square.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something.
Does it work? Okay, so the pause button works. So what the crap?
It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Let's see, okay. Do I want to go with Batman and terrorize the mayor? Yes, I really do. But reputation. I don't know how much Bruce is going to get done. I just don't look up to. He's to be feared. You want Bruce? All right, I'll let you take this one then, Deputy. We'll go with Bruce.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Well, we'll try it out then. I'm already in a lot of bad shit like it is. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna get Let me get Batman in on this though. Still got Yoda here, by the way. He's just so little you can't see him. Hi. What in the crap? Oh, this is the mayor. Oh, that's why my first fight was.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows? Maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne. Silly me.
Bro, give her some money to get a full head. That's terrifying.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini.
I think Deborah.
Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Let me deal with
If that's true, maybe I can make it right.
Noble, but naive. It was so long ago, there's nothing left of the Cobblepot estate. Maybe if I could count on you as an ally, I could use the powers of my office to help you make reparations. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
You're trying to get me to turn on Harvey. Nah. Ducky is a lot of things, but one thing I'm not is a traitor.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for.
Ah, look, your little minion.
Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Barney, you and Festus piss off. I ain't got time to deal with y'all.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
That mayor wants to make. I grew up in a town like that. And you think I'm scared of you people? Oh, I got pulled. Yeah, guess what? Everybody else might kiss your ass, but not me. Don't make you untouchable, just makes you corrupt. I don't make deals with the devil.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory.
That picture of Hill does
say
not look like
multiple arrests were made, with
he's
all the
supposed to be,
suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeing...
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there, now.
Poor Alfred
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Yeah, we gotta get Harvey. Answer the phone. Man, I'm glad you called. I need to talk to you, actually. Wait a second. The thing's being weird again. Something come up.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill if you ask
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please, I need
Get this off my chest. Bruce.
My advisor telling me I need to, and that I need to distance yourself from me.
That I need to...
What?
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability. I'm a liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money, I'm dead in the water.
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, so I'm trying. I may have to trash you in public. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You've got some nerve, Harvey. Either we're a team or we're not.
Of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are, just not in front of the press.
Not in front of the press. But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
I could give him money. That way I can have Catwoman. He can't get mad because he dropped me.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
No matter what I have to say, Nightmare, you're always my friend.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
So he's not leaving the debate, I'm guessing. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but for one, we got to get Hill out of office. So what if Harvey can do it? More power to him. And on top of that, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to land Catwoman, and if she is seeing Harvey, then maybe if I give him money, I won't feel quite so bad for taking her. Since it was his idea to drop me, even though I could have dropped him with Hill, but I didn't. So that hurts a little bit, and now I'm gonna be petty.
Batman.
Batman's petty.
Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Ain't no hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
Oh, hey.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
I was glad you were here before I even knew what was going on.
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
That's a pretty little...
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Are you hitting? Did you try and hit me, give you some money?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years.
Or whatever his name is when you got the white mask.
Income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Ah! Man, can I have it?
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Well, that escalated.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
What am I going to say? No one else dies? I can't promise
You'll
that.
do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
Oh, sure. You
These
just
guys
get rid
are
of
armed
her.
to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please. No.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates.
I'm going to have to save this bitch, ain't I?
Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
On the left, part of hot, soft, gut, our down and dirty incumbent, Mayor Hill. And on the
Oh boy, one of these things again.
always smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent.
I want to throw him through the television.
Bird mascot. Whatever your name is.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course. We will play your game. Just please, let these people
Okay, then
go.
we got this bitch.
Play then, and we'll see. Coin toss.
A table or... I'm going to throw him out the door. Why not? So him, then... Okay, alright. I mean, I doubt that I'll kill him, but whatever.
The subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne mental health
we're just gonna hit him with his light. Oh, Catwoman.
It's a much
You know what? Yeah. I kind of want to watch Catwoman in some action. See what she does.
for treatment for the most unfortunate of
Gotham citizens.
Sounds fun.
David, what? Save it from the opening statements, Pillock. Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy.
Oh, he's gonna throw boots over it. Oh, that's if I remember. Ah.
Rule 3, always tell the truth. Even worse if you don't.
Less is more, I suppose.
Ask that
No. Yeah, you're welcome.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption at root in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Catwoman got a nice booty.
We show you the truth.
They knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Ah! Candidates, take off your masks. Show Gotham your true selves. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
I gotta get rid of that bitch. He's getting on my nerves. She's like, I'm gonna climb the ladder.
Sure. That city isn't. It's flaws, but it makes beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Would you give me a second? I am working. Stealth. It's not my strong suit, but I'm trying. I have precious cargo behind me I'm trying to keep alive. Alright, let's see. What am I doing? I really want to take that bitch out. Alright.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Papa.
Dad.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9.
Yes.
Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Oh, that sucks. I don't know why the game keeps muting itself. I'm not doing that. Hi, boys.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Don't want to help her out.
Go!
Yeah, get your business.
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Oh, I'll be glad. Alright, Dumbo Gumbo, let's see what you get. Hey,
no,
I like that toy.
Please, I made a man.
You could never.
No.
That was all Thomas Wayne, not me.
In the kidney. Kidney punch. Here you go.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because...
Oh, back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
I won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait, your turn, Dent.
Yeah, see? Just let the guy die. I don't care. Talk about him.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up.
Harvey, you're not...
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
I'm not here to join you. I'm here to crush you.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh, shit. Hey, watch it. Watch it. Catwoman. Oh man, I gotta decide. Well, Catwoman's outnumbered. Harvey can fight back. Save his cleanup. I know. He's outnumbered. Harvey can kick him in the knee or something. Or not. Shit. I feel like I could do back now, but...
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
Another downer.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Well, crap.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
I mean, I feel bad for what Batman's dad did, but like, oh crap. He took her to his house.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Ah. Talk about they like leaving you on cliffhangers, don't they? Alright, 70% of players ease Falcone's pain with morphine. Okay. 78% of players tried to kill Selena. I mean, what you gonna do, you know? Okay, as a deputy, your decision was in the majority. We chose to visit Bruce with his ugly sweatshirt. Wow. 91% of players continued to fund Harvey's campaign. Well, I mean, we trying to get rid of Hill here, so. And 62% of players saved Selena over Harvey. Okay, so at least I'm in the majority. I'm not saying that just because it's majority means that means it's right. You know, just because the majority believes it doesn't necessarily mean it's the right way to go. But I mean, it was kind of a lose-lose situation. And Harvey did kind of drop me from his campaign after I gave up information on my dead parents to remain friends with him. So, I mean, he kind of, I mean, I'm a little petty about that. So, you do what you gotta do sometimes. Alright, Deputy, before we go on, if you're still in here anyways, what y'all think? Who y'all think's conspiring with Penguin? Me, I still feel like it has something to do with Vicky Vale. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a personal vendetta. But I'm still saying that she's got more to do with this than she's leading on. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Who you think's conspire with Penguin? If anybody. I don't know. I think somebody's conspiring with him. See what's next time, so y'all know to tune in. Give you a little appetizer.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
I know people.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Oh shit! What was that?